Man, I'm hungry.
Me too. Let's go eat in your car. We're gonna try it out.
It's only available for a few months out of the year, a few weeks. Depends on the price of pork. There is a small hair in my sub. I don't know if you can see it. It's just small, tiny hair.
It's because you upset a witch. When I speak in my everyday life, I use the term peep the X game whenever I want someone to look at something. So peep the popcorn game. This is authentic.
That sounds like a normal thing people say.
My reactions are authentic. My emotions are genuine. My enthusiasm is guileless. I love what I'm doing. I'm happy. Are you happy?
Yeah, well, you know.
Regular diet game.
Cherry diet game.
We're thin now. I'm opening the sandwich. Oh man, that is some delicious sandwich. The sandwich is vulnerable. When you have an open sandwich, the sandwich is vulnerable to contaminants or to falling apart. The sandwich is open to falling on the ground when it's open. You don't want that. Putting chips on a sandwich used to be considered a weird thing to do, but then it became a very popular thing to do. And now I'm doing the popular thing, but it used to be weird. So you know that I'm pretty cool. I'm up on what's not weird anymore and what's still a little bit weird, but cool. We love when we're doing things that were only recently made socially acceptable. It makes us feel like we're on the edge of progress, but actually, we're on the second tier behind the people who did it before it was socially acceptable.
So, I'm going to follow your lead.
Yeah, put chips on the sandwich.
Chips on, like I hear the young people do. See, it just does not come naturally to me.
Would you say you had a good life?
4 out of 10.
Yeah, that's about right. Look at the chips on this sandwich. YouTube ad money, chips on a sandwich. All right. When you first pour mustard, the first millimeter of substance you get is gross mustard runoff liquid. Let's avoid that. We don't want that on a sandwich. We're gonna put that right there. We're gonna put that right on the wrapping.
Yeah, make sure you don't put it in the car, because that's not where the mustard goes.
No, mustard goes on the sandwich. Peep mustard game. X mustard Y.
I feel bad about applying the pressure. I need to get it in my mouth.
You should feel bad.
I do. I wonder if there's a song that you could write about eating that sandwich.
No. No one deserves that. No.
You're right.
Yeah, you don't need this. There's not a sandwich there anymore.
You've eaten the sandwich.
I've eaten the sandwich. I've eaten the sandwich.
At what point do you suppose it becomes calories as opposed to a sandwich?
You know what I just realized? This deconstructionist nihilism comedy that I'm doing is what Tom Green did like 15 years ago. I'm going to have to wipe my hands on something. Is there a napkin around?
Nope. Unless it's in the bag.
It's okay. Old SR always carries a piece of paper towel in his pocket. Because old SR knows that old SR's hands are gonna get it dirty. And old SR's mouth is gonna need a wiping. Sometimes old SR's mouth gets a little chapped because it's been wiped a little overzealously. But old SR just keeps it going. Okay. That's okay. We don't have to eat the sandwich now, buddy. You can eat the chips now. You feel a little better now? Okay. Good. Eat the chips. Eat the molasses. Yeah. It looks better than it probably is.
You want your chips nice and tarry?
Jesus. Yeah? Look good? Does it taste like molasses on a potato chip?
It tastes just like molasses, actually. I cannot even taste the chip at all.
Just a delivery mechanism for the stronger flavor? Yeah.
Nope. I'm going to use a little less molasses.
Okay,
There we go.
Yeah, one more. One more.
All right, that actually tasted kind of like a mix of potato and salt and molasses, which there's nothing wrong with it. It's just sort of like, you know, if you ate a stew and you could, you know, there was no blending of flavors and chemical reactions, and it was really just the different ingredients that you tasted individually. And that's really what this is. America's beverage.
I guess.
Is it energy drinks now? Has that happened?
I'm gonna take a pickle out of a bag. Looks like a good pickle.
It does. That's kosher, Jewish, kosher style pickle, right?
I'm Jewish.
You are?
I'm kosher style, but not kosher.
No, you kind of got a lot of other stuff mixed in with there. Crunch.
The pickle tastes like a cucumber that's been left in vinegar, sugar, salt, and some spices.
Dill. Dill is an important one.
Dill. It tastes like a cucumber that's been left in that kind of concoction for 3, maybe 8 weeks, maybe longer. I don't know about how pickles are made.
Car.
I'm going to give eating a sandwich in your car 3 branded deviations out of 5. Branded deviations. The scale is a scale of arbitrary units that I've selected to support my brand. I don't know how we're still alive.